today we are going to go through very quickly some of my top biohacking tips that I went through this book, and I picked some of my favorites that I also incorporate. Some of them I don't incorporate, but they are the most trending ones. When it comes to biohacking, biohacking is the ability to take control of your environment and what you put into your body to really help with your cellular generation and preserve and maximize your biology and your biological health. Life optimization, if we may call it that. Okay, so when it comes to the top biohacking practices that a lot of women around the world are practicing, they include the cold plunge, which usually includes a freezing cold ice bath. And I think it was Wim Hof who actually decided that it was one of the top health practices. And since then, that's where I first heard of it anyway. The sauna, infrared saunas, are especially beneficial to get from the heat therapy. We have red light therapy, which is now becoming more popular with beds and heat lights and putting these lights in our homes. Dietary modifications, that's where nutritionists come in, because as we know, a lot of foods have anti-aging properties, which also help reduce inflammation, and having a dietary regime is a part of biohacking. The Aura ring is a really popular one, so people are ordering. You might have seen on a few ads that the Aura ring is now a ring that you wear, and it hooks up to your phone to tell you some of your biometrics so that you can track. Glucose monitors, some women and health professionals or health enthusiasts are putting on glucose monitors, which act like if you had type 1 diabetes, but it's there to read your sugar levels throughout the day so that you can know what your blood sugar levels are doing, and then you can take action in how to regulate that, whether that comes to eating on time, eating certain meals, or not eating, and how your body responds to exercise and different ingredients. There is cold therapy, blue light blocking glasses, targeted supplementation. I'm a fan of supplementation because I grew up around supplements, and from my nutrition studies when I was graduating from Oxford Brookes, I learned that food will always be number one, but sometimes we do need supplementation to help with things like absorption and to give us a boost, especially if we're not eating enough of a varied diet to get a variety of vitamins and minerals. Optimize sleep hygiene, stress management. Stress is number one topic of conversation in our life today. Many people are experiencing high levels of stress, and when it comes to stress management, having practices like meditation, mindfulness, and cultivating a space that can be peaceful is a key component in keeping our cortisol down, and therefore keeping our hormones more balanced so that we can keep our bodies in a calmer state to be able to operate more efficiently. Mindfulness and meditation, that's a top one. We love this. It's gonna be, I don't want to say it's trending because it's an old practice, but as people become more aware of it, everyone is trying to cultivate more mindfulness and meditation habits in their lives today. Then we have light stretching, or even yoga could be really beneficial. Light stretching really helps with stress management, which is a fantastic way to keep the body flexible, which is a form also of biohacking. Emphasizing on nutrient-dense foods, as we know diet is a top component in there. And a diet which includes whole foods, plenty of vegetables, high quality proteins, healthy fats, and limited processed foods. So, when it comes to mindfulness and stress management, we recommend deep breathing exercises, meditations, gratitude, journaling, and these help with anxiety, improve focus, and enhance resilience. So, when it comes to being a resilient person, that is very important in society today because we go through so many changes, whether that's in life stage changes, whether that's in moving, whether that's in job changes, having babies, traveling, and even changes in career. Plus, if we think about it on a global scale, there are many changes happening around the world. So being resilient is a key skill to acquire at this time. Activating our biohacking practices and habits helps us to manage our human bodies around these changes that are happening at such a rapid pace. So that is those are some of my favorite biohacking tips that I found in this amazing little magazine. It's all about women and biohacking. We can see how nutrition fits in there perfectly as a foundation, which is the number one foundation because all humans need to nourish our bodies. And then we additionally supplement with things like, well, supplements, technologies, saunas, baths, and different practices around there. So if you feel like your diet is not up to par and you have been struggling and you really want to see a change, you know where to come and reach out so that we can get you back to shipshape and get some of these habits and healthy practices installed, if I may, in your life. Because when it comes to building habits and building muscle memory and some neuroplasticity to create new brain connections in your brain, which helps you to keep consistent with your new habits and solidify things, that's where having a coach really comes into play to help you speed up that process, but also hold your hand through that journey, which could sometimes feel a bit daunting to do on your own and might take you a little bit longer. So with that being said, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for sharing your time, space, and energy with me. And let us just have a little check-in to some peaceful vibes.